Utawarerumono Zan. And I forgot I left the game. I apparently have never shut down the system. So we're right at, what's probably going to be immediately a visual novel portion. Also, hey, Saber, how you doing? Well, let's just, I mean, I put the console into rest mode, but apparently I didn't actually shut it down. But, well, also, I think the PS5 is weird. I swear I've shut it down sometimes, and I've started up like 16, and it's just jumped right into where I last was. Yep, just left it excited, apparently. But this is probably another visual novel. Yeah, actually, hold on. Oh, no, it just says story anyway. Anyway, this is probably another visual novel section, so let's get through it, because if I'm right, we're actually probably close to a point where war's been declared, very shortly. Anju, thinking it was to help get Oshtar's attention, plans a kidnapping. She commands Haku and the others to abduct her, but none of them take her seriously. However, Nosuri and Ogi catch wind of this plot. Nosuri, who is active as a chivalrous thief in the Imperial capital, makes a decision to cooperate on good intentions. The sharp and able Ogi agrees to his sister's plan, as usual, even though he should know better. And so, Nosuri wastes no time in abducting Anju in the name of the Nosuri thieves. Thus begins the case of the missing Imperial Princess Anju. Ogi is actually one of my favorite characters to play in the original game, I'm not gonna lie. And that is the plan! The man Anju loves should be arriving any moment now. Be sure not to hurt him. Don't go all out. We need him to be the one to shine here, after all. Just pretend to lose. Go down, and let him rush in to rescue Anju. You all got that? What, you all heard the agreement there. Yep, he's the protagonist. Only the protagonist not appearing in this battle. That's what I like to hear. Good luck, everyone. A fake kidnapping, huh? Boss sure gets some weird ideas sometimes. Yeah, she's been getting to be quite the busy bee. This is elaborate, even for her, though. Bah, it'll be fine. What are you complaining for? It's not like we've had a ton of work lately. True. And this shop actually sounds like it could be fun. You, Nosuri, was it? Huh? What was it? Your men's lack of passion for this mission concerns me. Their spirit seems lukewarm at best. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Fear not, my men are hardly lukewarm. Each possesses a fiery spirit. A fire burns in the hearts of every last one of them, blazing brightly to aid in your quest for love. Astounding! I suppose I should have expected no less from the followers of a perfect woman. The way Anju ended up sweet-talking Nosuri into this partially. Also, if you haven't figured out, Nosuri has no idea who she's kidnapped. Boss, we just got word from Lookout. Looks like the guy we've been waiting for is on his way. Then he's finally come. He said to me long ago that he'd fly to me if ever I was in need. Truly, this is the man I love. He's here sooner than I expected, but it shouldn't affect the plans. Boss, about that, it looks like he's got other people with him. Like a bunch. What? But I told him to come alone? in my message. Is something amiss? It's nothing. Nothing at all. This is still well within my expectations. Not to worry. Hurry now, Ashtar. Your Anshu awaits you. Only it is not Ashtar. Expecting Ashtar? Yeah, sorry to disappoint. Haku, what are you doing here? I can't believe it. She actually went through with it. I believe it is reasonable to conclude she possesses absolutely no capacity for forethought. I can feel that dark aura coming from Nekone even stronger now. I don't think we should be saying that sort of thing to the princess. And Kuru does not have a strong, he has a very weak constitution. It can't be helped. A girl in love's got a one-track mind. I should do the same. I'd do the same in her shoes, I bet. Yeah, he is a little bit of a coward, but he also, he's a, oh God, I don't want to do this, but then sticks through and does what is needed at least. For the sake of making all our lives hell. Please, or of not making all our lives hell. Yeah, Atui, please don't do what you're thinking. Huh? That man. I've seen him somewhere before? You? This is the man Anju has such strong affection for? That's some odd taste. Absolutely not! Haku, what are you doing here? Ashtar! Where is my Ashtar? Well, for one thing, I haven't told him a word of what's happening, so he's not coming. What? Why would you withhold information from him? There's no point if he knows nothing of this. Well, the ransom letter said not to contact the guard, right? He's pretty much the head of the entire guard. I was just following your orders. Can you blame me? Wait! Truly? Now that you mention it, I do recall putting something like that into the letter. Yeah, this plan was doomed to fail on all accounts. How could this be? At any rate, let's put an end to this whole farce. Quit goofing off and let's get you home. There's no goofing off! This is a deadly serious matter, Haku! That attitude just makes it even worse. Would you stop and consider your position for just a moment? You go off and do as you please, never stopping to think of how many people you caused trouble for. You're going to imagine that everyone probably floats if you toss them into a lake. I mean, there's a handful that I would disagree with that isn't necessarily the case for, but a lot of this crew, yeah. The only reason I would say Anju wouldn't float is because you don't realize how monstrously strong Anju actually is. She, is 90% muscle and would just sink because of that. What false accusations? I've caused trouble for no one. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and say you're the only one who thinks that. A single sneeze from you can have repercussions as deep as forcing a family onto the streets. Don't you understand the responsibilities of a princess, let alone the imperial princess? What nonsense is this? A sneeze forcing homelessness upon a family? You speak in gibberish. Let's get you home before this well, it has gotten out of hand, but it can still be salvaged. I understand your intent now. You make these claims merely to confuse me. But I will not succumb! Not until my Oshtar arrives, and that I may declare my true feelings to him! Huh? Oshtar? That name you've said like 20 times in front of me now. Oshtar? Where have I heard that name? No, siree. This man and his company seek to tear my Oshtar away from me. Eh? Too dense not to float? Fair. Fair. What the hell are you talking about? Come on, let's go home. Will not! Hold it! Not only do you dare interfere with a maiden's love, but you seek to separate her from her intended? I'll put a stop to your meddling for good, for that is what a perfect woman would do. Great, you've gone completely nuts too. Change of plans, men! We'll show these brigands no mercy! Grind them into the ground! That's more like it. Sorry, man. Nothing against you, but if the boss wants you to take a nap, time to put you to sleep. Yep, time to be... Well, I mean, Haku's the real protagonist of this story. Well, co-protagonist. Kwan's kind of the secondary protagonist, I'd say. Damn it. Why does it always have to come to this? Fine. You want to play rough? Then let's play. We'll drag the princess back if we have to. Drag? That's right. We won't tolerate any more of your selfishness. Yeah, time to give it my all. Just the aura and the clearly evil grin. Nekone's going to be enjoying this a little too much. Nekone is the only required character for this. Okay. Atui because... Well, actually, let me double check levels. Okay, we're all at about pretty close to the same. Atui, Kwan, you've fallen behind a little bit. And... we'll go with Haku. Let's deploy. I'm glad we did get to combat pretty quickly. Mission objectives. Yes, sub-objectives. I can look for them. Okay, these are all repeating right now. We're on this stage again. But then again, I think this is the first time we're actually... No, we fought Monzu here, actually, didn't we? It's been a week. All right, people have different colored outfits now. All right, I will say I do enjoy that this game lets me easily swap between who I'm controlling. That is honestly very fun and nice. Get you dead, please. Oh, right, jellyfish lightning. Kiru, you're not even in this fight right now. Your stomach can't be hurting that bad. Let's see, is it... How... Oh, I don't have enough zeal to do that. That's why. Okay. Gotta go around the long way. Okay. Maybe he's feeling bad from just watching. I mean, yeah, that's quite possible. Just all the slaughter. I haven't seen any sub-objectives yet. So, to the main objective. Oh, hi, guy. Defeat one officer, huh? Is Nosuri finally remembering who Oshtar is? Oh, wait, I could have just gone right up the... Well, now I feel stupid. All we can do is play along, apparently. Next objective is back this way, though. I am going the long way to get to it again. But also not seeing any side objectives yet. They might not show up in story missions until the second time through. I forgot I need to hit that with proper timing to actually have it be stronger. Officer, stop it! Alright, what is... Oh, yours is a heal. I don't need to heal yet. No one's really damaged. Well, sizzle effect's up, so we've got more defense! Now we head where I was trying to go before. Also, I do enjoy just how many men apparently Nosuri actually has. Alright, let's just get this objective started, because it should spawn. There we go. Defeat 50 of them. Alright. There we go. Much bigger blast that time. Give everyone some zeal. Hey, we got our target. I will say it is nice how some of these are pretty easy to get. And yeah, I do actually appreciate that the maps are smaller than like a standard Warriors game, because it does make it rest. They don't need thousands of enemies at a time, and it can just be, you know, a nice quick battle. Alright, she is very jumpy. Right, I can do that even without them having the, Please, focus her. Thank you. Well, that slowed me down. Come on. Rack up that damage. Well, no, sir, he's, gone. I think I might be a little overpowered for this fight. This is what happens when you do all the side missions. Target set. So how many bonus points do we get this time? I have returned, my sister. You're late, Oki! What kept you? I made a small detour. This whole ordeal would be pointless without its star, wouldn't you agree? Just as planned, he's presently on his way here. What? Oshtar, you are supposed to be one of the smarter ones, but also that is a dumb move he has just made. You speak true? Oshtar is coming? I see. Chin up, men! We still have to hang in there a little while longer until the princess's love arrives! That's right. A perfect woman always fulfills her promises. There you go, Betrayer. Just took a few jumps. But you got it. Now, hold on a minute. What do you mean you informed Oshtar? What the hell were you thinking? Do you understand what's going to happen now that he knows? I haven't the slightest idea. This guy's out of his damn mind. Of course he knows. If this blows up any further, it's not just going to be disastrous for us, but for these bandits too. Ah, it seems he's arrived. And Oshtar finally makes his appearance. Oshtar! Oshtar! Over here! Your Anju awaits you right here! It can't be Oshtar. Indeed, my most loyal retainer, Oshtar, Imperial Guard of the Right. Regardless of how loyal he is to you, he's definitely not your retainer. Oshtar, loyal retainer, Anju. You can see the gears finally starting to turn in Nosuri's brain here. Anju, the princess? It can't. You can't be. I cannot be what? Pardon me for asking, but could you be Anju, the Imperial Princess? No, she's not. This time she's not thinking about food. That'll happen later. Indeed, I am the divine scion Anju, heiress to the Mikado and the future ruler of all Yamamoto. Have I not mentioned this? I hadn't heard of it spoken even once. Please, Your Highness, forgive any disrespect I may have. Nah, don't worry over such trivial things. We are friends, are we not? Thank you. Such words are wasted on the likes of me. Look to your role now. Oshtar is here. I'm counting upon you, Nosuri. Huh? Counting on me? Of course. Do you not remember? You shall play the part of the villain and face off against him. You mean fight Oshtar? Yes, just so. It would appear he's brought his subordinates with him. All of them, in fact. Good. Now you shall be evenly matched. But I pity you. Well, now that Her Highness's escort has arrived to pick her up, we'd best be on our way. Shall we be off, my sister? What? I've secured our escape. Now that the man she loves is here, it behooves us not to interfere. Okay, to be fair, Ogi here. Really dumb play, but also really smart play as the only way to get his sister to be, we gotta go. Yes. Of course, it would have been better if he stopped her in the first place, but... Yes, of course. You're right. We should get out of her way at once. We shall take our leave immediately. Farewell! And thus, they flash step away. Where are you going? You have to challenge Oshtar to a fateful duel for my hand. I failed to comprehend. Why are they so desperate to leave? But now it matters not. Oshtar. And I hope they keep the actual next part of this. Princess Anju. You've done well to fly to my rescue, Oshtar. Truly, you're my most devoted retainer. Is something the matter? Why are you so quiet? I am sorry. If not for my own negligence, your judgment would have never become so clouded. Do not be so serious. See? No harm has come to me. Nary a scratch. Were it not for these people who came to your aid, who knows what might have happened to you? For the princess to be so easily abducted is a product of my own inattention, punishable by death. Oshtar just laying out, hey, here's what actually could happen because of the dumb shit you just pulled, Anju. What are you talking about? I accept full responsibility for this lapse, and hereby resign from my post. I apologize. Wait! No! I cannot allow that! This evening was my fault alone! I won't do anything of this sort again! Please! What am I to tell Father if I'm to lose our most devoted retainer to a childish prank? Please! I beg of you! Please remain at my side and aid me! Looks like she's finally starting to grasp the... words! Words on the screen that I am tongue-tied about. She may go overboard too much, but at least she knows when to say sorry. I can respect that a bit. Your Highness, please, no more tears. Raise your head. I thank you for your kindness in allowing me another chance, despite this grave blunder I have made. I, Oshtar, hereby swear that I shall continue to uphold the peace of Yamamoto for you. So you will not resign? Oh, Oshtar! I've never been so relieved! Man, everything seems to have worked out in the end. But God... Oh, one thing I neglected to mention. You're still here? Aren't you supposed to, be making your timely escape? Yes, but I thought of something I felt it important to mention. Your Highness, I took the liberty of informing your guardian of the evening's events on my detour. Hey guys, who remembers Munechka? My guardian? Indeed. If you'll excuse me, she appears to have arrived just now. With her weapon of choice is a gauntlet that is just the head of a claw hammer. She's also very angry. Very, very angry. No bonus points. Dang. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Everyone leveled up. Vice and Virtue. We're back with Nosuri and Ogi again. Once her role in the staged kidnapping of the Imperial Princess becomes known, Nosuri is hunted down for the crime of high treason. She cannot hope to escape severe punishment. Oshtar wants to come up with a plan to cheer up Anju, who feels bad about getting Nosuri involved. Yeah. He blames the kidnapping on Mosnu and orders Nosuri herself to capture him. By doing that, she can reclaim her honor as a chivalrous thief. Mosnu had yet to be captured, and is thought to be hiding in the Imperial capital. After a long search, the party finds Mosnu's hideout and forces their way in. Yeah, let's just blame this poor other guy for this. Like, to be fair, this other guy has done some other shit, but... yeah! Who'd have thought I'd have a knack for this shit? We didn't expect it either, boss. Your textiles are selling like hotcakes. You're a natural. You see, he was trying to go straight. He wasn't trying to be a thief anymore. He's trying to just be a cloth weaver. Hey, I'm a bandit. I've seen some quality shit. I can tell the best stuff just as good as any merchant. Who knows? Us bandits might even be better at it than them. But boss, we didn't even know how to handle your idea. Nobody else would have thought to use the stolen cash to start a business. Boss, you're a genius. They just needed some seed money, you see? Yeah, that's it, boys. Tell me more about how great I am, and let's get more booze out here. Got it, boss. Boys, I've been thinking, maybe this could be our time to give up the old bandit life. Eh? You mean? Been doing this shit for ages now, but it ain't any stable kind of life. About time I straightened up. But what about us, boss? Quit your whining. I ain't gonna leave you out in the cold. We're practically family, ain't we? That's great, boss. I can finally go back home with my head held high. There's a girl I was sweet on for a long time. I gave up on her. I could try asking her out. Maybe I can finally send some money home to Ma for all she's done for me. Damn right you can. I'm gonna make all your wishes come true. You see, Monzu just trying to do good by his bandit clan. And he's going to be the scapegoat. They certainly seem to be having a lovely time. Are we really going through with this? We don't have much of a choice anymore. But they're saying they're giving up banditry. That may be, but think about it. That money that they're using is all thanks to someone else's sweat, blood, and tears. That's... And I don't see any remorse about stealing it. You think people will be safe with these guys around? I suppose you're right. Oh, that does make sense, but... I'm actually starting to wonder if we're doing the right thing. Is justice really on our side? The one other thing that I don't think is going to be articulated here. Haku has a secondary ulterior motive here. He wants to steal the money that Mosnu has stolen to use it for himself so he doesn't have to work anymore. But if we stop here, I'll never... Okay, yes, there we go, pointing out the thing I just said. He just wants to live a life of sweet, sweet hedonism. Shall we carry out the plan, then? Haku, I believe it's about time. Guess so. Let's get going, then. And thus, they set the cave on fire. Damn it! What's going on? Boss, it's smoke! Someone's supposed to be watching the fire? Hold it right there. I suggest you come quietly. You! So all this shit was your idea, huh? Out of the damn way! I'm afraid we cannot let you escape. I'll make you pay. How dare you tarnish the noble Nosri thief's name with such heinous crimes? Shit! I don't know what you're talking about, but you're dead meat now! You can't win up against all of us! Alright, boys, let's put an end to this, once and for all! Let's also get myself some water. Nosuri and Ogi are required characters. But I'm not allowed to, hold on, actually, maybe... I want to go to Organized Party, thank you. Nope, I'm not allowed to edit them yet. And I don't have nearly... yeah, I need basically double what I've got, and I got no battle points. Well, let's just deploy then. Nosuri and Ogi are like 5 levels behind us. Yeah, we might just be a teeny bit, overpowered. Or over-leveled, at least. We're always overpowered. Enjoy the cave system, whereas it looks like I'll be able to go into more of the cave system than I could in the actual game. Okay, yeah, I enjoy how Nosuri has a bow, but also she's very melee. Nice, I can just hold that and charge and just take care of people in a line. Oh god, Haku's drooling over the prospect of the treasure he's going to get, isn't he? Alright, that first one is fast, holy cow, but it does also take out a good chunk of things. Well, I think I partly got... You know what? Let's go to Ogi. I'm sorry, did Ogi just become his thrown dagger? Yes, he becomes the dagger. Well, I missed every single one of those. That worked a lot better. Next objective is... take out 1 veteran, huh? Okay. Okay, it is his circle attack is his basic combo in the normal games. Target complete. On to the next objective. Defeat 5 officers, huh? That was too early. Gotta remember, I can use these raids a lot. There we go. Let's just stay on this one. Oh, we're on this one now. Oh, he's got a follow-up. Good. Wait, I was holding that one. Hold on. I can just hold that for as long as I want. Okay. Good to know. Oh, hey, everyone finally appeared. Look at them all fly around us. Let's see if I can get the... I'm not going to get nearly high enough for this, that next combo thing I need. Yep, and it just ran out. I think I may have actually gotten close. I think the next one is 40,000 damage in a continuous combo. Next objective is back where I just came from. With all the guys. Actually, I don't know if I was at I don't think I was at 10,000. I was at like 3,000, wasn't I? For damage back there. Oh well. Time to fight Mosnu! And his 2 officers. I'm sorry, what did that just say? I missed what Haku just said right there. I swear it said something like, error, no money found. Too early. Come on, get back in there. Yeah, you're in purple mode. You're not going to take much damage, but I still gotta hit you. There we go. I am losing track of you. Stop rolling around at the speed of sound. You're not Sonic. There we go. And he's down. I will admit, like, there's not much difficulty at this stage of the game, but, you know, it's a Warriors game. I don't really expect much difficulty from them in general. And I'm glad that the missions are all, you know, nice, short, and digestible. Also, they dress him up as Nosuri to try to play off the, yeah, it was him pretending to be Nosuri angle. This incident inspires Nosuri to become a proper ally of Haku and the others. Around the same time, for his service in rescuing Anju from her kidnapper, Haku is summoned by the Mikado. A woman stands next to where the Mikado sits upon his throne. Haku is at a loss for words when he sees there are none other than Mito and Honoka. Come on, Guile. How did you... As a reward for returning Anju from the clutches of his enemy, the Mikado bestows Haku with a special gift. The gift turns out to be the mysterious pair he met before, the twin girls, Uraru and Sarana. Yep, we now have dual priestesses that are, a thing. No bonus points again, dang. Also, we need to have Nosuri. Oh, wait, never mind, they kind of caught up a little bit. Oh, yeah, and Uraru and Sarana are not separate characters. They are 2 people that act as one character. Exterminate... Guile, please sit. Please sit, kitty. Extermination record. Well, before I do that... Really, Guile? Let me take a look at military medals for a second. Nope, we didn't get any. And it is... No, I need 20,000. I do need 20,000, so yeah, I was only at 3,000 before. Guile, you gotta sit, please. I know, kitty. I tried to give you all the attention for 3 hours before raid, but you... Or before stream, but you didn't want any of it. Alright, well, no more battle medals yet. Instead, let's go to equipment upgrade and upgrade everyone. Let me double check, actually. What do I have for mid-quality? I've got all the special stuff, so it's just upgrades. Let's do this! This is just like fishing in, Guilty Gear, basically. Only it's cheaper to do it in sets of 10. So I think that might also be the case of fishing in Guilty Gear, isn't it? And, you know, we actually get item boosts instead of just glamour stuff. Though you also get glamour stuff. Boost all the things. Active metabolism, however, still needs to actually get upgraded a good bit. Party time. Let's actually equip people before we do anything else. Haku. Outfits. Let's see what you look like in purple. Spring Breeze was okay. Only one. Ooh, what's your elite outfit and your Crimson Flower outfit? Well, let's do Abyss for them now, and then I'm going to see what Red Blue looks like. That one might actually look pretty good. Oh, hey, we have a second chain. Good. Let's equip these. Short range AoE support, quickly restores HP. Ogi Banjo. Guile, come on. Don't make me put you on the ottoman. A focus point attack charges consecutively while charging forward. By locking on, attacks can be focused on a specific enemy. Okay. You only have one. You still only have one. You only have one. You have them. Most people only have one, so it's only... They're the only ones with it, and we're missing whatever the first chain thing is for them. Whatever. Oh, wait. Do they come with... No, they do not come with bonus points. Alright, well, I'll edit their gear later when I actually use them. Let's go into the arena, and actually, do we have new free... We do not have new free missions yet. We'll get them, apparently, after the next two story missions. So, onwards to Extermination Records. I wonder how many times I patrolled the city with Ukon now. As usual, he lures me out with drinks on me, and I head out to meet with him. Kind of a lonely place for a bar. Not a single other person in the area. After I wait a little, I see Ukon striding towards me. Hey, kept you waiting? Not really, but is there actually a bar somewhere like... bar somewhere like this? It must be a real hole-in-the-wall kind of place. Yeah, well, I thought we could go have some fun before we get down to drinking. Everyone's celebrating the solstice tonight. If we find the right alley, we might find a cockfighting den. Cockfighting? What the hell? You know, roosters. Pin them against each other. It's pretty popular around these parts. Some folks make a living breeding and raising these birds. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I know what that is. I'm guessing it's a gambling thing, too? Yeah, since it's so popular, it tends to be a big moneymaker for underground gambling dens. Underground gambling dens? Some assholes start up their own illegal gambling dens. It's shady business. You get frauds, cheaters. Folks tend to lose not just their shirt, but their farms, their property. They lose everything. Sounds rough. Though, Ukon, weren't you doing some investigation on this before? Yeah, I've been following some rumors. They all led me to one gambling den. The one that we're going to! It only took a little poking around to see they're completely under the table. Just like I heard, but what? There's some problem? Well, Busting these guys would be a little harder. Well, that's a new one. I figured you'd be charging head first no matter what, like usual. I would if the clientele wasn't made up of nobles and influential merchants. Not to mention, after some more digging, I found out that the one behind all of this is Decopompo. For those who don't remember, he's one of the 8 generals of this country. The guy that was busted for owning contraband. Looks like he just never learns. I need hard, solid proof. Otherwise, the moment I try meddling, they'll throw everything they can at me. Sounds pretty tedious. Can't you just walk right in as Oshtar? I'd like nothing more. But, yeah, believe me, I've come close to doing that several times. But that'd be the worst possible action I could take. Can't risk burning my bridges with the nobles. Their connections stretch through the entire capital, like a spider's web. Their reach is inescapable. This really doesn't sound like the Yukon I know. So harsh. Imperial Guard of the right or not, to them, I'm just a lucky kid from the boonies. They already look down on me for my background. If I force this, it'll tear open an irreparable rift. Those idiots only care about themselves. They'll take what I say as unjust persecution. And that'd have an impact on my duties as an Imperial Guard. I have to approach this with caution. Ukon, using his head. I see. He might be rotten from to the core, but he's still a pillar general. Huh? Oh, wait, stop me if I'm wrong, but are you? You always do catch on quick, kid. You remember the storage near the river? The one those folks in the tenant houses we're talking about. Seems Decopompo's ship is making a stop nearby. Word is, there'll be a huge cockfighting arena set up inside. This was the entire reason you invited me out, wasn't it? Nothing to worry about, just a little bit of reconnaissance today, eh? I mean, I invited you to go drinking, didn't I? We're just going to slip in as guests. Nothing dangerous about it. Nothing dangerous about that. I've even got invitations. Besides, it's a banquet hosted by Decopompo. You can at least count on him to have fine food and drink. Luxurious food and drink. I hate to admit it, but when it comes to that kind of thing, Decopompo's got real taste. Fine, I give up. I'm here anyways, might as well tag along. But if things go south, I'm out of there. Fine by me. Things wouldn't be quite as interesting without you. I didn't expect the ship to be this huge. Guess gaudiness can get you far. If he put all this effort into life, he could even be a decent person. All we had to do was show the invitation and we got in. This feels too easy. Well, if he's fixing games in favor of the nobles, we're his prey. Less questions, more money for them. Now then, let's find some evidence. We sneak down the staff-only stairs and enter the ship's storage cabins. Hey, I thought you said we wouldn't be doing anything dangerous today. Just taking a little stroll. Looking around, that's all. Damn it. Hold it. These are way too sturdy for ordinary storage. Something's fishy here. I know it. Let's peek inside. Watch the door, kid. We don't want any unexpected company. What the hell is this? Whoa, this is... There are giant cages set all around the room, each of them containing vicious-looking bugs. This can't be for cockfighting, unless it's completely different from the one I know. What do you know? I figured it was just plain old cockfighting, but it looks like we've got bug fighting instead. Ukon heaves a sigh, then grimly surveys the row of cages. What's wrong? I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory, but there's something bad about it? Exactly, it's just cockroach fighting. It's still cockfighting, technically. It's just shorthand, as you say, Saber. Yeah, it's generally the same practice, except instead of birds, it's ferocious beasts like this. It's extremely violent, and they don't stop until the opponent is dead. Popular in some parts, but it's illegal to bring these bugs into the capital. If they escape and breed, they go out of control. Not gonna lie, this is bad. Real bad. Back in my dad's day, something similar happened. One of these fighting bugs escaped and made a nest in the sewers. A big carnivorous bug like that needs food, and, well, I probably don't have to draw you a picture. This guy has never... I mean, yeah, no, he definitely has not met the chicken... He has not met the cuckoos from Zelda. I'm pretty sure all Zelda games got erased from existence a couple hundred years before this game takes place. They managed to exterminate them, but there were still plenty of victims. You can imagine how bad it was. They had to put half-eaten kids out of their misery. Can't forget that emptiness in my dad's eyes. I see. This is way too heavy. I don't know what I can say to him. Fair enough, Saber? Enjoy, hopefully, a nice warm shower. I look around and see it's not just bugs. There are all kinds of dangerous creatures in there. You remember how I was going on about Tevi's tone shift? Yeah. Admittedly, this one I knew was coming, though. Oh, yeah. To be fair, in the, actual visual novel, it actually has a good bit of time leading you up to this for the tone shift. They are definitely cutting out a lot of the visual novel, but I can understand why. So, I'm assuming this was the contraband you were looking for. I guess there's your solid proof. This should be enough to bust the guy, right? I suppose. No, this still isn't enough. I might need to dig a little deeper. Are you serious? There's no way he could wriggle out of this. What else would you need? Trust me, he's surprisingly devious. No, that's not it. He just flings a load of childish excuses until it hurts to listen to him. In any case, it's going to be hard to pin him down with this alone. Let's head back up. Probably a bad idea to stay here much longer. Alright, I guess there's not much we can do here. But, bug fighting, huh? I'm a little curious, and so I take a peek inside the cages. And get hissed at! And immediately decide, nope, I'm done with this. Ugh, that hurt! You damn bug! Oh, leaping up and scaring me like that. Something wrong? Nah, just bumped into something. I'll be over in a sec. He bumped into the lever, didn't he? You little, invertebrate! Who do you think you are? I bet I could take you. Huh, whatever. Not like you can do anything in that cage and all. Lucky for you, I'm feeling merciful today, so I'll let that slide. Enjoy your life while it lasts. Yes, no, he is simultaneously very intelligent, very stupid, will get things done, but also just wants to be left alone to live a hedonist lifestyle. He is all sorts of contradictions in one. Hey, the bug's open. Yeah, no, like, he is actually pretty realistic, all things considered. Hey, those bugs still alive. Looks like they're all nice and riled up. Well, we've only been feeding them enough to keep them alive. They must be starving, ready to kill. Well, they can kill each other to their heart's content soon enough. Let's get the job done and count how many are left. Some of them probably kicked the bucket already. Gotcha. I'll get the back so you can check this area. What a pain in the ass. 1, 2, 3. Huh? They're missing. Where are the... Hey, we're missing some. And there's a gate open. Hey, shit, not good. We're missing a lot. They must have opened the cage and gotten out somehow. They're missing over here too. But these cages don't open unless this lever is... Holy shit, it's down. We didn't oh god, we didn't realize they could operate levers. This is bad, real bad. This means all the cages on the boats are open. This can't be happening. We need to get out of here and tell all of this because Haku fell over. What's wrong? Why'd you go all quiet? Behind you! Look! Behind me? Look at all the lovely glowing eyes in the dark. They just want to give them a kiss, and by kiss I mean eat your head. Speaking of head, enjoy an entire boar's head and, this jackass. I am Decampopo, your master of ceremonies for the evening. Thank you all for joining me. Yes, it gets worse. Splendidly honored guests, I have prepared thrilling entertainment and delicacies from far and wide. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy to your heart's content. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you know exactly what's happening next, Betrayer. It's pretty obvious. Holy crap. This really is something else. As the host plays to the crowd, one delicious dish after another is carted out through the hall. Mountains of savory meat and fish, and massive crystalline glasses filled with drink after drink. Well, it's official. This was totally worth it. Ignore the slaughter that I don't know is about to happen. The real question is, what's our first move going to... Kid, are you even listening? You really seem out of it today, Ukon. Huh? I don't know if something's up, but feels like you're rushing into this way too quickly. Whose beard? Decampopo's or Ukon's? I assume you mean, the heavy guy. Also, I don't know if I admit, I don't know if it flips him, but it's going to take a while. And yet, no, Ukon's beard is intentionally super extra to try to make you focus on the beard and eyebrows more than, you know, the rest of his face. It's not the best disguise, but it kind of works. At least it works in this. My bad. I'm not complaining or anything. Just seems odd is all. Usually you're relaxed, like you got everything under control, even if you joke around. But tonight, kind of feels like you've gone all tunnel vision on this. Of course, maybe it's just me. I see. Oh, don't take it too seriously. It just occurred to me. No, you have a point. Maybe you're right. Guess you do need someone else to point these things out. Guile, come on! You know what, Guile? I will put you on the ottoman in a second if you don't sit. There you go. Oh boy. Gotta get a grip. Remembering everything my dad said just got me a little nervous. Well, in any case, let's do this. Let's get some food. They say you don't think as quick when you're hungry. Right you are. Let's fill up first. Then we should have enough time for that. You can't fight on an empty stomach after all. Well, if that's our plan, let's dig in. I reach for the giant bird leg I've been eyeing for a while and get ready to chomp down. And thus the screams began. Little do you know that bird was still alive and connected to someone who is screaming as you eat it. But I stop when I hear yelling from below. What the hell are they yelling about down there? Maybe the main event's about to start. Main event? Oh, the bug fighting. Completely forgot that's what we're here for. Those sounds you should be familiar with at this point. Hey, it's a big bug. I enjoy how one of its claws is significantly bigger than the other. Whoa! Look at all the bugs coming from below. Please, help me! Someone, please, help! What the hell's going on? You gotta be kidding. Oh, I think I get it now. Damn, they almost had me. This must be a little show to get the crowd going. Whew, they really had me going. What? But those guys are really getting into it. That old guy there seems like he was really running for his life. Holy shit! A Borogiri? Show. Are they insane? Why would they bring one of those here, too? Hey, this is getting pretty intense for just a show. Haku is just in pure denial of what he is seeing. I think I see why this stuff is so popular. After this, any plain old entertainment would be pretty dull. Yeah. Ukon, on the other hand, is starting to get convinced by Haku's delusions. I gotta hand it to that fat ass. He's got a flair for the dramatic. I had no idea he was this good. I'm actually impressed. Show. Damn it! One of the caretakers must have forgotten to set the lock. What are those shits even for? I can't even keep some lousy bugs in a cage. You need to find out what kind of razor he uses for those edges. Congrats on the star, by the way. Two strangely clothed men stand before the Borogiri. Who are they? Tamers. They're supposed to be good at handling bugs like these. Oh, so the plan is to calm the bugs down and get the crowd cheering for them. They thought this through. Now, calm yourself. There's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Whoa, they're actually calming the bugs down. Yeah, looks like they might actually fix this. Yes, good. Very good. And who all can guess what's going to happen once I hit this button? Now, return to your... And then he goes chomp. Huh? That was way flashier than I expected. It clearly bit his head off. And now it's eating. What the hell? What were they even good for? They're just getting eaten. This is no show. The bugs have escaped their cages. away from me! Get away! The bugs are on the loose! Everyone's screaming for help! They're attacking the rest of the guests on the ship now. The bugs flooding from below decks are starting to rampage. The whole situation is getting out of hand. Wait, where's Dekopompo? How does he plan on fixing this mess? Dude, I bet you he bolted the moment people started screaming. Kid, clearly you don't know Dekopompo. He bolted the moment we took our eyes off him. What? So he's just abandoning all these guests he invited? Well, it's more convenient for us if he's gone. Now he can't get in our way. Well, I did promise. You can run if you want to, kid. Ukon, what are you going to do then? I'm going to help the survivors escape. If we can get to the deck, there should be emergency boats. If I run now, the guilt will kill me. Whatever, I'll stick it out to the end. Thanks. I could use the help. Come on, let's get the folks up top while the bugs are busy fighting each other. Then set the boat on fire, please. That should be the last of them, I think. We've gotten all the guests out. How are you so relaxed? We just sent out the last escape boat. How are we getting out of this? What were we supposed to do? That boat was full. If we'd hopped on, we'd sink the damn thing. And besides, I've still got a job to do. I don't need to voice that. He voiced that perfectly. Not here either. What about under here? No. Is he looking for a ledger? Sorry for dragging you along, kid. No, you damn well aren't. Do you have it out for me or something? Of course not. I don't know how I'm ever going to thank you for all your help, kid. I mean, you even stuck around to help me track down evidence. Never going to get a better opportunity than this. I gotta find it while I still can. And having searched all on my own would have been really rough. God damn it. I knew I should have just booked it in the beginning after a beginning of all this. Huh? A ledger of all the guests and of all the bugs on board. This is what you're looking for? Jackpot! Nice work, kid. Looks like the wind was at our back today. I feel more like I'm flailing around in a tornado. That is Haku's life right there. Of, like, this was just pure coincidence. Like, oh god, everything that happens to this poor guy. Shit. Looks like they've noticed us here. All right then. I'd say we're done here. Let's make ourselves scarce. What? Hey, don't leave me behind! Just as I'm leaving, I notice a golden statue, garish, half-naked, about as big as 2 fists. Not really my style, but it could be worth a lot. After all I went through, I deserve a souvenir. Take that souvenir, Haku! Ugh, it's heavy. I secure the stolen statue in my stash, trying to keep it from falling out. What are you doing, kid? They're coming. Oh, shit. All right, Golden Goddess. If you can protect me, now's the time. Haku, doing what he can to get rich quick in even the weirdest of situations. Someone's coming. Guess we'll just have to hide. We don't have time to hide. We can hide without time. And just as soon as we'd finished praying to the goddess. Oh wow, he hasn't left the ship yet. As you command, the guest registry and the war bug registry. We have more important things to worry about than that. Like right over here. It's gone. Why is it gone? Bakenate, you stole it, didn't you? Of course not. I would never even consider such a thing. Hurry up and look for it. So, they haven't escaped yet. They're too busy to even know. So, yes, the ledger is important. Clearly, the statue Haku just robbed is more important somehow. Let's get out of here while we can. Good idea. Just as they're about to flee, their eyes meet Deco Pompos. It's gold, it's half naked. I think it's if I'm remembering, it has like a extra secret to it though. Bokoi Nate, you are a weird character in this. It's just passing through. Nothing to worry about. This must be your work then. Using the hole the bugs dug to steal my treasure. The audacity! The nerve! Hey now, you're thinking too highly of us. More importantly, if you don't escape too, things are going to get ugly. You filthy thieves! I'll deal with you myself! Bokoinate, take care of them! Yes, sir! We are not allowed to have anyone else. Well, I'm going to edit units a little bit because I want to see what these new things I have are. Increases duration of own stat boosts. I don't care about that combo multiplier. It doesn't seem to actually be helping the way I wanted it to. Well, HP's never gotten that low. That's not going to help me much. I don't get enough zeal. I don't need HP. I guess I'll do that. Heart of Stalwartness, no. Ooh. Pierce Scroll sounds good. And then over to Ukon. You don't get that. You are getting yourself that Pierce Scroll. Let's deploy. Recovery units. Units capable of recovering HP will make getting through missions a lot more manageable. Haku has Kaisei Obu. Kwan has Yonakidori. Nekone has Seigetsu and Hako. And Kyuru has Machikasa. Let's get some water while we see this 100% Coliseum arena that we're fighting in. Extermination record. Okay, Haku actually looks pretty good in purple. Hi, the great Deku Pompo will take you on. If he actually does any fighting, I will be surprised. An officer, Bokoinate. Okay, it's just fight those two. Okay, you are just throwing bombs at us. Okay. He's a nobleman from SO3. Alright, let's fight the one who's actually, here. Alright. This is, oh, he's dead. He's dead already. Okay. I just noticed also all my attacks are doing 35 now. So that unique scroll of everything does 35 piercing damage might not be exactly what I wanted. I know, how will we possibly... Actually, you know, with how much he's running, he might actually stall things out a little bit. Oh yeah, let's see this new one. Stop running! Give me that zeal. Oh, he actually gets to recognize a little bit, huh? Okay. Oh, he's not talking to you, Haku. I am fairly certain he isn't talking to Haku, but he actually might be. Hey, at least Ukon gets, you know, the joy in this game of taking out Deku for a change. I don't know if you ever actually fight him in any of the other games. Okay, can you stop running with these bombs? All right. He could, but he won't. Yeah. He fell over finally. Okay, so the piercing damage is not that great. Also, he's dead. But yeah, okay. Piercing scroll, probably not the best. Don't think you've won yet. Don't you dare consider it. In any case, it's too dangerous to stay here any longer. I shall be right ahead of you. Just so you know, there ain't any more boats left. I have my own private boat hidden away for just such an occasion. How splendid, Lord Deku. You overlook nothing. Now you'll all be bug food. Good luck with that. Oh, Lord Deku, please wait. And thus he left his subordinate to die. Also, you know, he's still an idiot. And the music fits perfectly for the scenario now. This boat is leaking tons of water. It's flooding quickly. We'll sink at this rate. What are you doing? Hurry up and get off my boat. That's so heartless. Please help me, Lord Deku. I'm off my boat. Looks like they're going to take care of themselves. That leaves us to take care of our own selves. And this! Why's it always gotta be like this? Let's clean up this mess. Now for the next stage. The actual boss, the armored Kyochi Borogigiri, or Kyochu, who has some friends. Yeah. When it said all attacks do 35 pierce damage, I thought that meant in addition to everything else. Oh, also, I just noticed the timer from the last fight has carried over. Ah! I should have hit one of the small ones on the way. Sure, let's overzeal. Every time I overzeal, I'll start having them do stuff that knocks me back a lot. Alright, let's feed off of these guys a little bit. I do wish I had a dodge button. This looks like a cheap... I mean, it came out before Three Hopes, I think. It is a warrior-style game, though. Also, hey, Bree, how you doing? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough, Bree. Actually, I say this came out before Three Hopes, but I don't actually know when Three Hopes came out. Come on, giant bug. You know, Overzeal is supposed to make me do more damage and stuff, but because of this Pierce Scroll, it doesn't work that well. Oh yeah, I saw you say that you had to, your stream today was going to be starting late because of the roofers. But hey, at least you're getting a new roof and, you know, hopefully less leaky roofs. Of course, I swap over to him the moment he gets hit back. There we go. Armored Exterminator. Trophy earned. Will we get any bonus points this time? Probably not. You should probably go outside and see how close they are to finishing so you know if you'll be on time or not. I admit, it's going to be, at least from when I got my roof done, like, mine's just a small townhouse, but that took the majority of the day for them to do. So, it might be an all-day thing, to be fair, but hopefully you'll be able to get some stream. When we try to get out onto the deck, a Boro Gigiri appears, blocking our path. We can also hear scuttling across the wooden floor, a little ways behind us. Damn it, we're surrounded. We were so close. But that'll be suicide. There's no way we could get past this thing unscathed. Well, if they did some of the work on Thursday, then maybe it won't take all day. It really depends on what they're doing, and I know they're reshingling, but they might also be replacing any rotted boards, I suspect, as well. Oh, hold 'em off, kid. You gotta run while you still. Ukon! I point to the lamp. Hey, convenient lamp! Like I said, burn the boat! Countdown from 3. You good to go? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. I don't think I need to do that. The intense screen shows it well. We grab the lamp and hurl it at the Boro Gigiri. And set everything ablaze. It hits the Boro Gigiri just at just the perfect angle to spill oil all over it, catching fire almost immediately. And it is not happy that it's now on fire. The Boro Gigiri thrashes and writhes, flames coursing all over its body. Yes, we did it! As always, if all else fails, kill it with fire, including the entire boat. The Borogigiri's thrashing seems to be spraying the fire across the deck. Everything's burning. Crap. Of course we had to do that while standing on an extremely flammable deck. Well, that's it for the ship. What are you being so nonchalant for? We're out of escape boats. Say, kid, you a good swimmer? You aren't seriously... If we don't have any boats, we can just swim. The shore's not that far away. Are you kidding? In this cold? God damn it. Our only choices are freezing to death or burn to death? I choose freeze because you're actually probably you have a chance of survival there versus the no survival if you stay here. The two of us run across the deck to the side. Once we reach the boat, both of us leap into the river. Yeah, exactly. Just take a burning log with you to eat. It'll help keep you warm. Just pry off a plank of the boat. It'll be fine. And I sink like a rock down into the watery depths. Because of the golden statue you tried to steal. As I feel myself slipping away and the numbness set in, I see the golden statue smiling from my sash. Or so I thought. Took you a while there, kid. I was getting kind of worried you weren't coming up. Huh? What happened to that goddess statue you had? Goddess my ass! If I hadn't thrown that thing away when I did, I would have drowned like a rat. I thought I saw that thing beckoning me into the darkness. No worries, Bree. Hope you get some good lunch. Huh. I wouldn't have thought it was real. But maybe the rumors were true. Rumors? Well, let's see. I heard a rumor that Dekumpopo found some goddess statue that brings its owner bad luck. Maybe that goddess was the one you picked up. After all, look at what happened to the boat. Okan jerks his head in the general direction of the pyre that is now on the river. That thing's up in blazes. That gorgeous barge is nothing but a ball of flame now. The flames paint the night sky vivid red. Good thing you weren't taken in by its beauty. Knowing you, maybe the goddess took a liking to you, eh? A knowing smile crosses his face. Wait, then that vision I saw... Nah, can't be. And thus Haku lives. After some effort, we finally make it to the shore. The whole area is in a panic because of the ship fire. I'm starting to feel alive again. Yep, he gets to live to suffer more. For now. One of Ukon's subordinates get us a change of clothes, but the cold night air of the capital is rough. I huddle up near a fire close to the riverbank to warm myself up. As for Ukon, he's waiting for the capital guards to arrive on the scene. He said he'd join me later. The burning boat is clearly visible in the moonlight. I don't have anything else to do, so I just watch until the ship crumbles and sinks into the river. With the show over, the spectators head home, and the area is totally silent, like nothing ever happened. After a while, I hear faint footsteps approaching. Man, oh man. What a day, huh? Thanks for all your help, kid. You all done? Yeah, evacuating all the guests saved us a lot of trouble in the end. It's the Capitol Guard's job from here on. I explained the situation and left the rest to them. Me? Well, I just did what had to be done. Ukon taps his coat as he says this. The pocket containing our hard-won evidence that hopefully hasn't started to leak because it got wet. Because I know, especially in old times, that ink, if that paper got wet, pretty sure it would potentially ruin everything. More importantly, kid, can you tell me what this is? With that, Ukon raises a rather large bottle. The bottle itself is white and ceramic, with a blue overglaze design. Just from that, I can tell it's expensive stuff. Where did you? Found it washed up on shore. Guess not everything on the ship got caught in the blaze. After all that chaos, it managed to land here in our laps. Only proper that we drink it, eh? He grins broadly, tossing me a cup that he just conveniently has. After all, I promised you drinks, but we didn't even get a bite of that swanky food. I got some sides to go with it too. Nothing exactly on the level of Decapulpo's feast, but good stuff. I know this doesn't really make up for it, but hey, it's the thought that counts, right? I don't know. This is pretty good in its own way. Glad to hear it. Ukon offers me the bottle. Yay! They're getting drunk. Apparently it's an amber color, whatever type of alcohol it is. Yes, Guile, you can get some face scritches. Well, in any case. They got their drink in the night. We both finished our drinks and let out sighs of satisfaction. That's some good stuff. Yeah, damn good. I'm not a fan of his interior decorating, but you were right about his food and drink. I have to worry about my wallet when I drink while that fat ass chugs away this quality stuff. It's a cruel world we live in. Look at that, kid. The moon's filled up just right tonight. Drinking and enjoying the moonlight like this with a friend. I'd say that's real luxury, wouldn't you? Ukon gazes fondly up at a perfect half moon. It almost looks like one of our cups. Shame it's not a full moon. But after a few days, we'll get to see it in all its brilliance. Hey, full moon isn't the only kind. I kind of like being able to see both the light and dark shadow. Guile, why must you climb all over me today? And besides, it looks like a bit like one of these cups. Kind of like we're sharing a drink with the moon, huh? Never took you for a poet. Yeah, now that you mention it, it does look like a cup. Light and darkness, kind of like a certain someone I know. He's got a face that lights up for the world to see, but a shadowy one too. Wonder which one is his real face. Who knows? Oshtar and Ukon, neither of them are whole people, not on their own. Ukon mumbles quietly, like he's saying it more for himself. He's quiet for a while, gazing skyward. Hey, kid, there's something I want to ask you. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Uh-huh. What's this all of a sudden? Guile is 100% curling up on my chest and making this so difficult, kitty. You are not going to be allowed to do this when it's raid time. How does it feel to have no memories of your past? Do you ever want them back? Oh, that? Well, it feels... You know, it really hasn't bothered me before. And wanting my memories back? I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with how my life is going without them. Besides, the memories I get back might not necessarily be good ones, you know? Figures I'd get an answer like that from you, kid. I may not be whole myself, what with the huge gap in my past. But I'm alive, and I'm doing fine. And having no past means I don't have to act out two different parts, like you do. True. Ah, the things that I know that I'm not going to say anymore then. Kyle, come on! I guess we're similar in that way. Neither of us feels like we're whole people. Of course, compared to you, I have a family I can call my own. So maybe I'm a little better off. Ukon pensively stares into the distance, drinking from his cup in the silence. So, do you ever feel afraid about not having anything to fall back on? Not really. I got used to it. I mean, life happens, right? I really envy you for that attitude. Envy? I may not look it, but I am from a noble family. A poor one, anyway, from out in the country. There was me, my mom, Nekone, and my dad. My dad was strict, but kind. He spent all his time with the people, really understood them. He was my hero. I trained myself so I could be like him one day. Studying, cramming my brains out, working hard. You know what? That's a good idea, Betrayer. Posture check, considering Guile was just climbing all over me. I have now sat up. It never felt tough to me, though. All I felt was pride. I traced his legacy all the way to the Imperial capital, and after many events, I'm now Imperial Guard of the Right. But like I told you, I found out there were more and more things that Ulstar just couldn't do. And that's why you started to play the part of Ukon. Yeah. Sorry, Lena just started hacking up real suddenly behind me. I think she's got like a hairball that just will not come loose. Yeah, it was embarrassing at first, but I realized Ukon was a lot closer to my image of my dad. It was Ukon's life that I've been striving towards this whole time, not Ulstar's. But I can't just shirk the duties I've taken on. I'm just venting now. The classic rags to riches story, except you just see it as a bunch of coincidences. Kind of ironic. But with you around, I think I'm actually enjoying myself more. Where'd that one come from? If I'd gone alone, things might have gone public and made a huge mess. But thanks to you, it's all settled, neat and tidy. It's all at the bottom of the river now. So, just got me thinking. Whatever obstacles lie in our path, as long as you're with me, I'll get over them, somehow. So, what? You're saying you're going to drag me along more crazy plans like today? My ass. I asked you a damn question. That laugh means yes. And we talk together like this, laughing and drinking until sunrise. They are going to have a hell of a day tomorrow. No bonus points again. I guess I just am not getting bonus points for story missions anymore. Yep. I need to remove that Pierce scroll. Still don't have that. We have battle recollection stuff, whereas we could go do those and actually get battle points now because, you know, they have side quests, but I'm not going to worry about that. I am unequipping these things before I do anything else. This is not the one. Well, you know what? We'll spend all of our money trying to upgrade the mid-quality stuff again. Okay. At least we have some... Well, we got a refund of, I think, more than we just put into this. Yes, we got more than we put into this with that refund. Let's roll the dice again to see if we can max everything out on this tier. Okay, we only got... We're getting significantly less for those boosts, or for those refunds. That's significantly less, Okay, please tell me that's level 10 everything? Level 10 everything! We are done with mid-quality. And we still got a pretty... All things considered, we got a pretty decent refund. Party. We are unequipping some things. Abilities. Pierce Scroll. You are away. You are going away. Not that one. Desperation. My HP never goes down low enough for that to be worth it. Okay, you know what? We're going back to, Sure, get targeted more often. Now then, back to the story. Oh, we might be getting our last character finally. 'Cause war were declared. The great frontier of Uzurusha, I think, is led by the great hero Gundhura, who in a single generation brought together more than 100 clans, transforming the area into something. A formidable enemy who has frequently shown signs of attempting an invasion crossed the border into Yamamoto. The Mikado sends out the 8 pillar generals in retaliation, thus sparking the flames of war. Here we go! War finally is happening! Atui orders Haku's group to head for the battlefield, where they find a marching battalion of Uzurushan soldiers about to conduct a sneak attack. Amongst the forces are Nakwan, people of surrendered nations who are forced to fight as suicide soldiers. Haku and the others shudder at the thought, but must think of a plan to prevent the enemy's sneak attack. Sneak attack the sneak attackers! There you go, there's the plan. Looks like we got a fog rolling in. Perfect for an ambush. Our target is continuing on their path. Everything appears within expectations. Here they come. Oh, he looks like a tough one. Mind if I take the initiative, love? Enjoy the soulless bloodlust in Atui's eyes. Why'd you always dive in head first without thinking? That's not who we're after. I mean, you don't have to enjoy it, I guess. Love, you really are spoil sport sometimes. They're coming. She just wants to murder. Not yet. No, sorry. Kuru, can you do it? Leave it to me. Of course. There's no way I can miss from this distance. As long as they don't notice us. Now! Thus we have blocked their path with arrows causing a rock slide. Alright, we got them separated. Now we take down the soldiers in the back. Atui has been waiting so long for murder. Atui, don't rush in on your own. Be sure to coordinate with the back lines. This is what I live for. Oh, I'm so happy I could just sing. Can you maybe turn it down a notch? No, we cannot turn it down a notch. I wouldn't recommend losing your focus in battle, you know. She goes from super happy to murder mode on just so easily. Should've listened. Ururu, Sarana, you two can stay back if you want. We will fight. You need not worry. We exist solely to serve you to the very end, Master. I guess there's no point in trying to hold you two back. Fine, let's head out. Ururu and Sarana are very strange. They are the only required units this time, though. Okay. Well, we're checking at levels. Ogi! Oh, wait, we have a Wind Sigil. Let's try that one now. Nosuri. And I kind of want Atui because she's very murdery right now. You don't have any points, so no specialty. I guess Plan of Stealth. Ignore her, please. Or ignore them, I should say. I am hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, you need specialty for that, but that's fine. No, not Dire Awakening. Where is just outright attack boosts? We're just going the attack boosts at this point. I am still very glad that everyone can equip it. Alright, so Wind Sigil. Boost unit movement speed, also adds piercing damage. So it doesn't turn it into piercing, it adds piercing, it claims. Oh, I hope that actually works the way it sounds like. Now, time to fight in this very narrow canyon. At least until Jacques Walt appears. Whose name I do not know how you're actually supposed to pronounce. Okay, they're a little weird and slow, but also, holy cow, this is actually kind of fun. Just watching everyone go spinning around them. Hey, we got our target. And I'm also very glad I went ahead and chose that they should, not get targeted as much, because they are very slow. Okay, so if I hold it, you do that move. Oh, is that's it? Get away from them. Okay. Defeat one commander, and also everything else that's around them. Alright, well, it's time for them to just sort of go on standby. I forgot how she works. Use the hold to jump in. Oh, I saw the commander who I'm supposed to be fighting over here. Their special is Ice, Wind, Shadow. I like that raid attack. I like that raid attack. Hey, it's, Your. Oh, it's not telling us his name yet. When his name appears, I need to try to figure out how it's pronounced. Sorry about that, lady, but I can't let you kill this guy, yeah? You do understand that we went through all this trouble to save you, right? Afraid I don't recall ever asking the favor. I see. What are you just standing there for? Hurry up and kill them all! What are you doing? I hope you haven't forgotten your position, have you? You know what'll happen to her if you dare defy. Pipe down, yeah? I don't need you to remind me where I stand. A hostage, huh? Looks like you've got your own reasons. Yep, that's just how it is. No hard feelings, folks. But I'm gonna have to ask you to die here. Defeat 50! Make sure you don't attack without a partner. Well, I think we're being fine fighting without a partner so far, honestly. Hey, he's coming on! The Rugged Man! We still don't have his name. Man, they take forever to charge up their raid attack. There is a fourth hit to that, okay. He is not doing well. Okay, that's the first down I have had. Should have hurt the Pierce Scroll. You're right, I should have. Come on. There we go. Hey, we finally got our first of 20 revives that I need to do. I do appreciate that. You're off to do some multi-world? Fair enough, I hope multi-world goes well. I assume you're doing it archipelago style, so I hope everyone has fun. And I hope the game doesn't have any weird hiccups with the network. Not bad. And thanks for sticking around, by the way, Saber. And as Betrayer said, be well. Same to you. What are you doing? Hurry up and kill them all, whatever it takes, or will you let the hostages die? I'm not going to ask you folks for forgiveness. Curse my name all you like if it helps. So, that's how it's going to be. That's right. Kill them! My name is Quan. Do you mind telling me your name? It's Yaktwalt. I see. Figures you're the master swordsman Yaktwalt. Quan, you know this man? Indirectly, I've heard he's famous among students of swordplay. The Mikado held a tournament 3 years ago. A foreign swordsman beat the guards and forced his way in. He defeated all his opponents with style and ease, and became the undisputed champion. The Mikado was very pleased by his mastery of the sword, and wanted to bestow a reward upon him. But the man refused. He said the entire tournament was nothing but child's play. Whoa. He said that to the Mikado? I'm surprised he walked out of there in one piece. I have heard my dear brother speak of this man. The Mikado went so far as to praise his brazenness. His fame grew, and many skilled swordsmen challenged him to duels, but he still remains undefeated. That's the master swordsman Yakwalt I know. Gotta say, lady, I didn't expect to bump into someone who knew me here. If I could. No, I don't regret my decisions. So be it, Yakwalt. I hereby present you with a choice. This will be your final chance. Take this hand or refuse it. Now, choose. Atui wants to murder so bad. What are you doing, you worthless piece of shit? Hurry up and... Wait, why is everything... And thus he was cut in half. Oh, I just knew it. You were holding back on us. What have you done, Yakwalt? What are the hostages? That's how it be when you live like a punk ass. I mean, yeah. I'm willing to bet it all on the boss lady here. You can't be serious. You're going to trust these guys? They were our enemy just a second ago. Not there, I can... Now there, I gotta stop you, friend. The real enemies are the Uzarushans. Ain't that right? You really think those slime balls will release the hostages once this is all over? That's... And haven't you noticed? These guys haven't been trying too seriously to injure us. And they sound like they're willing to lend us a hand. Ain't that right? Yeah, that about sums it up. In any case, we would like a detailed explanation of the situation. Well, let's see. Everyone here, including me, we're connected to hostages taken by the Uzarushans. Our price for their release was to fight against Yamamoto, but you probably figured that out already. I beg of you, please, help us take the hostages back from them. They got my girl in there too. It's Yamamoto. I'm sorry, I keep on putting an extra ma in there, like how I kept on doing Giri Giri. Thank you, Betrayer, for pointing out. The others follow Yakwalt's example, holding out their weapons with both hands and kneeling. Yamato. I see where I keep on getting things wrong. The problem is that it keeps on making me... I read it and my brain's just auto-filling like it tends to do when I read. We intended to do that from the start. You're all okay with that, right? Indeed, it would ill-suit a perfect woman to abandon them here. If my dear sister wishes it, then I naturally have no objections. Yeah, I'm with you there. So, do you know exactly where the hostages are being held? Yeah, it's way into the Uzurushan territory, but it's away from the battlefield. Not too many guards posted. And we can just come to bits in one fell swoop. He is giving you hard Kagero vibes. I am blanking on who Kagero is offhand. The name sounds familiar, but I'm drawing a blank. You're still freaking me out. We go around the battle. Nin villain. Oh, the Ninja Quest villain. Got it. Okay. Okay, yep. I see what you're saying now. Well, that settles that. No reason for us to loiter around here, then. Let's get to it. Thanks for the help, boss lady. I knew this was going to happen, but man, what a pain. I'll be counting on your help too, boss. Please, don't call me that. Seems like you're the lead around here, though. Gotta have a proper name. How about Big Man or Chief? You know what? Boss is fine. You got it, boss. Then, let's head out, yeah? Well, at least it's better than actually fighting in the war. Again, no bonus points. But I have free missions available now. So, we're going to go do some of these free missions for a little bit, because I don't have to read as much during them. And it'll get some bonus points, because we need that. The mask... Okay, the next story deals with Munechka, though. Does she... She doesn't join our group, does it? That would be interesting if she did. Anyway, let's go through all of these. Mosnu is at it again. He's escaped and is trying to rebuild his base of underhanded operations. Track down that ruffian and bring him to justice. Alright, organized party. We'll keep Uru and Sarna in here. I thought we had Yakwalt, but I guess he isn't part of the party yet. Okay. Oh, there he is. There you are. Maruro and Ukon are getting experience even when they're not in the group, so that does tell me that even if you aren't in the group, you get some experience. So that is good. Arulatea, you haven't been in for a little while. And you know what? Kuru, you also haven't been in. So I have one melee person this time. You get Planet Diversion. You are going to get attacked more. You also get Planet Diversion because you are a tank. So I'm sorry I have two melee. I forgot I have Rulatea in here. Let us deploy. And maybe I can find strengthen your units. If mission is too difficult, try leveling them up with free missions by repeating missions you've already completed to get Sen and bonus points. Really, I guess I don't have to do this. I could just go through the story. Because I'm kind of already feeling a little over-leveled as is. But I at least want to get people that first specialty so they get that first level passive thing. Den of Wickedness. First goal. Defeat 30 of them. Well, we completed that fast. I am not going into there. I want to see if there is possibly... I wasn't expecting Yakwalt and Kuru to actually have dialogue. That's neat. Okay, I need to go up. I'm going to guess it's after this next objective is when side missions might start appearing. Because, yeah. Those side missions are where I get most of my bonus points from. Also, free stuff. Oh, am I already fighting him? So the side stuff must have already existed, and I just didn't see it. Okay. Poor Mosnu. He just gets beaten to heck all the time. Yeah, well, what do you do? Okay, you are kind of where I should have expected. Well, that was easier than I oh, sub-objectives. There we go. So it told me there's a new sub-objective. So where is it? There it is. Gotta fight him again. Okay. But in a hallway, I guess? Finish him off before he escapes. Okay, stop running! This might be difficult. Don't let him escape! I think Utawarerumono and Sarana might be doing a ton of damage to him, honestly. I missed so many of those. Okay, they go down real fast. Okay, we're not getting them up. We're going to lose our first life here, I think. Unless... There we go. So, Utawarerumono and Sarana, do not control them during a boss fight. Got it. Whew. Alright. That was a little bit tougher than I expected. Partly because he just kept running at the start. And Utawarerumono and Sarana really need more health. Target complete. Head for the next objective. No new side missions. Okay. Okay, the way that thing went made me think there was a bunch behind us, but nope. Is this a counter stance? Does he have a counter stance or something? Because I could not figure out what his strong attack is doing. It might be. New sub-objective somewhere. Let's go find that. Hey, we found it. That was quick. Rulatia, it's your turn. It's the same thing as last time. Okay. In that case, it might be Kyuru's time. No, I don't want the officer. Where is he? Not you. Not you. Finish him off before he escapes, but where is he? He's going to escape. Is he in this room? There's Uru and Sarna. That was not the button I wanted to hit. That's not the button I wanted to hit either. Do I have to take care of the officers and then he appears? So it looks like I see one more enemy on the map. Let's see if I can... Okay, it's on this level. No, not you. I don't care about you. There we go. We just had to find him. Okay, he's got a neat little charge button. Just slash everywhere. I don't want the officer. I don't want the officer. Aunt Mosnu. Stop attacking them. Oh, that one thing brought him down, but they're back up. Okay. All right, Kuru, it's your turn. You know what? As long as he stays still, this isn't too bad for Kuru. Alright, that's 2 side missions done. Now to the main objective, which is down there, and we cannot just... Oh, we can jump! Nice! I didn't think we could jump down to a lower level. And we're fighting him for a 4th time. Kokopo! I just realized we were saying of how, Haku doesn't know about the dangerous, chickens from Zelda, but then there's Kokopo, which he does know about. Come on, you're right here. 2, 3. Ah, I didn't get number 4. I did it too early. Let's just grab this. They're almost down again. Yeah, he kind of does deserve a little bit of a break after all the hell we kind of put him through. All right. Let's revive. You know, hey, and he just needed one more slash anyway. If nothing else, Utawarerumono and Sarana are pretty good for getting that military badge, it seems. And they plow through little guys. It's just bosses destroy them because, you know, casters. That's a lot of bonus points that we just got. Finally. And that's a lot of levels. Holy cow. All right. Let's go to party. I mean, that is true. That is exactly what I was aiming for. Question is, you do indeed have to be in the group to get it. So I'm going to be doing those a lot. That's probably going to start being what I do off. If I play this game off stream, that's going to be what I do. Of just get all those things. No, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Enhance. Yes. Yes. It was already highlighted. Nope. There we go. 2 specialties. Only one for Atui. None for Ogi, none for Nosuri. But we can get 2 for Utawarerumono and Sarana. So clearly they each get 1. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot I swapped into their red-blue outfit. Let's see what that looks like in a bit. Yeah, Gwalt gets 1. And, ooh, Sandstorm outfit. Let's see what you look like in that. Also, you are... Yes, triangle is a counter. Thank you for confirming. Oh, and you have a second equipment slot now. Awesome. Oh, wait, skill tutor. Skill tutor, special status 2. Special attack perfectly counters... Special attack perfect counters become narrowly easier to execute. Okay. Heart of Bravery. You get more damage. You are never going to get another thing. Let's give you more HP. But what is Soul Crush? Adds 10 piercing damage to all... Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And Ruletea, did you... Ah, you got something. Heart of Bravery, because this we found isn't that great. You don't need that one. No, we found out why that's not good. Sure, overheal stuff. We'll target you more often. Good. And you know what? Ruletea, you are becoming our tank as best as I can. It is probably fine when it's that case, as you said. But, man, I see something saying, oh, you're doing 100, but then it would turn down to 35. Oh, actually, let me double check military medals. Make sure I did get those stat things I was hoping for. Yes, I need to rescue 21 more times. And a lot of these will take a while to go through. Well, you know what? No, we're going to go through more of this because it also will unlock the next set of crafting or upgrade stuff that we can get. Organize the party. Kuru, you are out for Nosuri this time. Rulatea, you are out for Ogi because they need battle points. Uru and Sarada, you can stay for now. You can stay for now. And let's deploy. Let's see how this goes. Explosive firepower. This uses Maruro's permeating vigor ability and the moon sigil scroll. Oh, this is a thing of saying, hey, here's some examples and stats you could use to make things easier if you're having a hard time. I didn't even see what this thing is. Mist Valley Tribes. Okay, no, the red and blue actually I do like. I do also just enjoy their abilities, even if it's slow as heck. Okay, you're up. Gotta beat 3 more Centurions, huh? Oh, whoop, that is not where I want you to go, Ogi. Oh, right, I can show an entire map in the middle. Target complete. Head for the next objective. Nothing saying new sub-objectives. There we go. Sub-objective. Ogi is near death. Holy cow. Ogi has gone down, everybody. I might finally be reaching the point where as things are a little bit more difficult. Jack Yakwalt went down. Okay, Ogi, he just saved you. I guess we're finally getting to the point where I have to start rezzing people. That was not health. Well, that was a mistake. One left. Will you be nice to me and give me some healing? Ogi, why are you just standing there looking at a wall? Alright, that got us almost 1,000 BP. No healing. Oh, wait. Well, we got it, but I didn't need it for him anymore. Ah. Oh, well. Defeat one commander. Holy cow, he just got 2 people down in one attack. Having our caster take care of this may not have been the smartest plan right there. Well, nothing else I'm getting to that, Target complete, good. New sub-objectives. Ooh, boy. Defeat the commander and the masked soldier. Oh, boy. Well, the masked soldier's gone. No raids available. There we go. That commander was not nearly as much of a problem as the previous one. No, sure, he's red, actually. Looks pretty good also. We only got one side mission, though. So only 1,000 BP for that one. And not even a full 1,000. It was there and I just missed it? Ah. Oh well. I'll get it later. Plots and scheme. What even was this one? Tribesmen are lurking in the mist and ambushing our troops. This is outrageous and we can't allow them to continue. Oh, no, I just didn't even see it. Anyway, plots and schemes. There's a rumor that our ranks have been infiltrated by Utawarerumono agents. Even now, they could be collecting resources and planning a coup. Flush out the spies and keep our citizens safe. Steal provisions from them. Alright, organized party. Yakwalt. You've been doing fine, but it's time for you to get swapped out. Let's get Haku in here, so we have someone who can slightly heal. Oh, I thought I said that for the first sub-objective. I didn't realize that I had also done that for the second. Organized party. Nope, not enough. But you have enough to at least get level 1. Alright, now what do you have? Shadowrun. Invincibility duration while evading marginally increased. And Dire Awakening. Own attack is boosted by 15% when HP is below 75%. That's kind of nice. Not gonna lie, that's kind of nice. Mercy Scroll. Equip a Mercy Scroll to multiply your combo rate by 3 and gain more spirit during missions. I don't understand what that means. I should actually look that up at some point. Plots and schemes. Hey, they leveled up. Defeat 15 more, huh? Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Like I said, that shouldn't be too bad. New sub-objective, let's find it. Really? Okay, you cannot use them to break open chests. Good to know. Okay, there's the main. There's our sub-objective. I do like its I do really appreciate Haku's fan spin right there. We got premium sap. I don't know what that does. We got some premium fish, though. All right, we're getting some good fish, and they are all down already. That's actually the wrong time to use that raid, I think. But you know what? I guess it actually is working. All right, we got 10,000 damage. Come on, we are almost at that 20,000. Keep the enemies coming, please. I need more enemies. There, we got the 20,000 medal. Good. New sub-objective. Can't jump over that. Not back there. I do wish they would show on the map. That's not the button to have hit. Whoops. Oh, there goes all of Nosuri's zeal. There we go. He does good damage against a single target. So do they, actually. Ooh, 1,400 BP for that one. Nice. On to our next objective. Defeat one commander in this tiny room. It's also nice that their attacks auto-correct, it looks like. Steal the provisions. We have stolen the provisions. Let's get me some more water. $2,300, very nice. All right, everyone's got some bonus points. Mythical sake. Nosuri recently acquired some extremely high-quality sake, causing cause for celebration, perhaps. But she and her cohorts are partying a little too hard. Confiscate that sake and bring Nosuri back to her senses. During this mission, Nosuri cannot be damaged or defeated in battle. What? What? Oh. Oh, you are only allowed to use Quan for this one, huh? Yeah, I guess. Intercept attacks. Attacking an enemy at the moment they finish their own attack is called an intercept attack. This deals greater damage than usual. Damage dealt with an intercept attack will be displayed in yellow. Well, that's good to know. I do find amusing how it was Quan and all the other slots are locked. Mythical Sake. Survival missions. Survival missions are completed by keeping your units alive for a set period of time. Dodge, defend, use any means necessary to outlast your foes. Hey, Mach 3, how goes things? Tries to find your phone because you called it? Some enemies that appear in survival mode are temporarily invincible and cannot be defeated in battle. This means you'll have to dodge their attacks or use recovery chains to last until the end of the mission. Nekone's chain attacks and Ruletea's regenerative abilities make them ideal units to use in survival missions, which is why we did not give you either of them for your first one. Look, it's not your joke, it's Team 4 Stars. I first saw it on Team 4 Star, I admit. Things are going well over here. Just getting through some things of Utawarerumono Zan, admittedly. Okay, yep. Avoid her. Kill everyone else. Okay, I need to find the sake in one of these. Nope, those are not what I need to break. Come on. That, I'm going to hope, wasn't the sake. That's a lot of... There we go. We got it. Sub-objective. Collect the premium fish from the treasure chest. Okay, where's this treasure chest? Yes, it is a bit like Dynasty Warriors. It is a Muso or Warriors style game, but the maps are admittedly a lot smaller, and the missions themselves are also a lot shorter, which honestly kind of goes to its favor in some things. Well, there's that bit of bamboo that fell over. No, Suri! You do not get to hit me! Quan, Serpentine! Where is the treasure chest? I'm outside again. Yep, loop and weave, loop and weave. Also remember, I've got to complete these objectives. I've got to survive and complete these objectives within that time limit. Come on, where is this stupid treasure chest? I guess it's got to be up here somewhere. Maybe out here? Oh, it was in that. Okay. That's the treasure chest. I was looking for something more ornate. That's on me. Defeat 10 of them. Okay. Six of them down. All right, that objective is done. New sub-objective. Oh, nope, defeat 15. Not new objectives yet. Oh, God. Get off of me, no Suri. I need you guys to start, clumping up a little bit more for me, please. New objective. Yeah, kind of that's what's happening. I need more of your men to appear, no Suri. I need to beat them up. Oh, that's the overall, to be fair, Mock, that's the overall objective of this. This is actually a survival mission, because you cannot do any damage to Nosuri, and she is drunk as hell. New sub-objective somewhere. Nosuri has mysteriously disappeared. I don't like that she has disappeared on us. No, I don't want... Okay, I want the thing that's in there, but I don't want that. Guess the sub-objective is up top? Yes, there it is. Exactly, a perfect moment to catch our breath. High-grade mushroom from a treasure chest. Okay, where are the treasure chests? Trying to get through you guys a little bit to get some experience as well in Zeal, because Zeal's going to be real important. Stop it! Stop it, Nosuri! That's what it's seeming to be right now. Is that it? Is that our treasure chest? Yes! Well, that was convenient that the treasure chest was right where the next mission starts. Oh, this is actually escape. Or no, it's survive. Withstand attack for 60 seconds. Okay. Like, her forces are not the problem. She is the problem. Oh, right. That's a really good attack. Okay. That's a good thing to do to get away from her. All right, 3, 2, 1. We survived! The mythical sake mission is complete! Quan gets 800 badge points. We got Shippu Doto. And we got some music. And then, Rising Kyoryu. Some, Uzurushan. Nah. Anyway, some troops have holed up in, Yamato's battle arena and let a wild, Ganji run amok there. We can't allow them to release it into the city. Keep the beasts busy and lead it away until the authorities arrive. During this mission, the Azure Ganji cannot be damaged or defeated. And this will give us high-quality upgrades. Oh, good. We can have more than just one unit this time. Nekone, you're in because you are falling behind level-wise. Atui, you are also at 25. Maruro, sure, even though I'm not going to use you in stories, you're coming in. And healer, ranged. Yeah, I guess Quan stays. Let's do this. Dazed enemies, bosses and giant bosses can be sent into a daze by breaking through their brawn 4 times. This will leave them wide open to attacks until they recover. Number of times a brawny status has been broken is displayed in the yellow square icon when locking onto them. Let's also finish up this water. Or not, I have one more. one more sip of it. Rising Kyoryu. Death by fire! No sub-objective, okay. Oh. So it just showed us its feet. Nothing else about this horrifying creature. Well, that was a fast target complete. New sub-objective. All right, let's head over to it. If I can. Oh, the stream also. Huh. That's weird. Like, on my end, the game looked like it froze. So I wonder if the stream itself actually froze or if it was just the game made it look like it froze. Who knows? Let's kill one more soldier. This is the guy I need to kill. Oh, that's cruel. Don't stand on top of the objective. Let's grab this. Please give me some zeal. Nope, no zeal. Zeal? No, no zeal. That's Maruro. Speaking of, well, I just went and selected him to try to heal him. Didn't work out too well. So I hit the button at the wrong time. The problem as well, though, is the guy I'm supposed to be killing is staying right next to it. There. All right, I assume, yep, there's our next submission. Defeat one masked soldier. Hi, masked soldier. Ah, stop running away. Where'd the masked guy go? No, seriously, where did the masked guy go? I've almost taken out all the others, and I do not see this one masked guy. Oh, let's get Quan up. He's right there, behind me. Do I just keep on not... There we go. Had to get him away from everything else. Look, my perception score is terrible. You know this. Okay, survive. Got it. Heal us! Alright, let's get rid of this group. Or at least as much of them as I can. Oh, get away, get away, get away! I was trying to go heal, but that was a mistake. There, we got some healing. Just 6 more seconds. Oh, Maruro. Okay, I think we got it, and I can't raise Maruro. But hey, we survived! That guy was a little bit harder than Nosuri. Apparently, the Masked Soldier was a lot harder one as far as the sub-objective rewards are concerned. But hey, we've upgraded. It froze twice? What the heck? That's weird. Yeah, because on my side... Yeah, that's very weird, because I haven't missed any from rendering or encoding. Let's see. And it doesn't say I dropped any frames. So I'm not sure. That's weird. Anyway, though. 2 things we need to do. First of all, we got this military... Oh, we got some more. We got 2 military medals. Perform a combo for 20,000. So now we have Haku's Green Leaves. And now Nekone's Indigo Seas. Next is complete the next 5 free missions. 30,000 combo, that's going to take a while. And we are making progress towards this one. As I wasn't actually expecting originally. But equipment upgrade. High quality is unlocked. How much does it cost? It costs 22,000 per. Alright. So we can do this 3 times. Well, we're not going to get any refunds, so. Heart of Bravery. Heart of Bravery. Perseverance. Bravery. Stalwartness. Perseverance. Hey, Dark Knight outfit. Heart of Bravery. Perseverance. Bravery. There are 2 more outfits, a unique scroll, and a book that I'm still trying to get. Wait, did I see that say the thing that I think it said? No, it didn't. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was saying it had already finished 2 of them. Bravery! Hey, we got the Twilight, so that's 1 outfit remaining. A new thing. Okay, good. Plan Diversion Plus. Good. Still need that, I still want that unique scroll. But this is the last set of Rolling the Bones we get for this one. Then we have to go back into the story to get more money. There we go, Patient Scroll. Kind of want the book, but I'm not expecting the book. Well, we got all the outfits. So we're missing the book, and we just have to top off everything else. Alright, back into the arena. The Masked Commander. Uzurusha intends to ride Yamato's lifeline, the great river running through it, straight into its capital. The flagging Yamadan army has only time for a hasty camp at the river's bank. A head-on clash is inevitable. Your resistance has proved admirable. Surrender now, and our Olo may show you mercy and accept your service. I have no intention to serve another lord. My sole duty is to protect the people of this land with my hammer. A pity that your duty shall go unfulfilled. I shall grant your life beauty and an honorable death. Crush them like the worms they are! Do we get to see Minechka actually use her mask? I have never seen beauty in death. Then we will crush you where you stand! Yes, she is using the mask! Thou shalt trespass no further! So, in Utawarerumono, most masks like this have power. Everything beyond this point is now under my control. If you wish to live, you will turn back. Why can't we move forward? What's going on? What's wrong? Why do you falter? A single woman is all that stands before us. March! Crush her! I will grant you no mercy. Yep, she was all that was put here because she is all that was needed over here. Wait! Stop pushing forward! What trickery is this? Is this magecraft? Soldiers! Cease the attack at once! Soldiers, one step forward. I'm sorry, she must have her own soldiers as well. What is this? Can this be possible? Impossible. We need to regroup. Now! Soldiers, 2 steps forward. What is going on? I feel like they gave you a better look at this in the actual game because they showed you, I think, what was going on here in the combat style instead of visual novel. So you actually saw the wall and the army pushing forward. For the salvation of those at my back, for the destruction of those I confront, no longer am I woman, but demon. Soldiers, forward. How is this even possible? The soldiers, fall back! Fall back! Wait, we cannot fall back. The heavy infantry behind us block the way. What do you think you're doing? Those who dare retreat will be slain. Heavy infantry, forward! And thus they keep getting crushed. Impossible. This is absurd. I will not stand for this. Dude, I don't think you have an option. You have gravely misjudged your opponent. You have dared touch that which you should not have awakened. If you have forgotten the terror of opposing Yamato, then allow me to carve it into your very soul. This is impossible! Well, he got crushed. I have been given imperial orders to exterminate you all. You can hear the guy go crazy as he gets crushed. All right, chapter 12, Retainer. So I think we might be on a lot of more visual novel stuff as we see, well, maybe not, with Mizukuchi, Raiko, and Burai, the power of Yamato's 8 pillar generals, and the Akaru, I can't ever pronounce that name at speed, the masks. With insurmountable strength, they easily overpowered the brave Uzurashen soldiers, and the Yamato forces take the advantage. The battle's outcome is decided before it began. The Imperial Guard of the Right, Oshtar, gives chase with the intent of striking down the enemy forces as they retreat. Blocking their path is Commander Zaguni, who admonishes his superiors and offers to take up the position of rear guard. A fierce battle breaks out, with swords flashing on all sides. Yeah, the masks are kind of bullshit powerful. From far off, the cries of the Yamanan army can be heard. Myolo, the Yamanan army is swiftly closing in on our position. Although we may stall them for now, it's only a matter of time before they break through. We need a decision. Very well. What will be my options? For now, we can flee to the west. Uzurusha is wide and vast. Even the Yamanans could not maintain pursuit. Nice back jump there. As long as you live, my Olo, we may regroup. You can reclaim the separated units on our return. Now is the time to persevere. And he's been cut down because he said his option is to retreat. The room falls silent. Apart from the sounds of battle outside, all freeze as the man's head rolls. The Olo brandishes his blood-stained blade. You dare tell me to turn tail? You dare tell me to abandon my homeland? My Olo, please, you must understand. You dare? My Olo! Commander Zugani stares at Gundhura's eyes unflinchingly. Gundhura's finally relents at his determined gaze and sheaths his sword as he turns his back. We shall go then. Zuguni. My Olo. This is not a retreat. We are merely shifting our course. Yes, my lord. We shall return here one day. Those who yet live, rise and escort our Olo. Sir. There are no signs of pursuit. It may be too difficult to follow us over such treacherous terrain. And with their numbers, it would surely take time to get through here. If we are able to regroup in that time. Gundhura, who had been showing no signs of attention to his work, suddenly halts. That is. Hi, Oshtar! A single man stands before the remnants of the Uzuroshan army, blocking their way. I see. I understand now why there is no pursuit. The old man's favorite lapdog has come for me. The Imperial Guard of the Right, Oshtar! When I did not see your face on the field, I believed you to be cowering behind your capital's walls. You gnat! You make me laugh! Was this supposed to be an ambush? You dare think you can stand in my way? No. The orders given to me by the Mikado were to exterminate. So that old relic thinks me little more than a pest, huh? Very well, Oshtar. But I warn you now, my head will not be so easily taken. As Gundhura draws his blade and begins advancing, Zuguni kneels before him to block his way. My Olo. Oh, so you would obstruct my path as well? No, but, yes. Yes, he would, because he knows you're gonna die. I ask that you allow me to handle this. I wish to slay this bearer of the mask to attain glory. Hey, Bree, thank you for summoning a Guile. Gundhura stares at the man's face for a moment, then mutters. I see. Martyrdom, is it? Old fool. You may do as you please. I thank you for this honor. I promise to kill him without fail. Guntora does not reply as he turns his back on Zaguni. Zaguni stands and draws his blade. Those of you who seek glory, follow me! All-Star's head will be worth 1,000 gold! Zaguni charges All-Star together with his soldiers. You would sacrifice your own life to allow Guntora to escape. I commend your valor. There's a reason why the voice went different here. Here's the other power of the mask. Then I shall honor your resolve. Yeah, some of the masks let you turn into divine beasts. Zodiac, I mean, kinda. Only they can turn back. And they are, actually, no, very much like the Zodiac Braves, because kind of also on that same level of, like, divinity, godhood, demon-esque. With one swing of All-Star's massive arm, the closest Uzurushan soldiers are flung aside. These masked generals are nothing short of monsters. Numbers mean nothing against them. So then, I am Commander Zaguni of Uzurusha. I challenge you to a duel. It would be shameful of me to deny such a brave warrior as yourself. I accept. So you will not use that accursed mask against me. That's quite arrogant of you. After putting up that, I mean, I think the rest of his army just got crushed by the monster. I would claim victory against a true warrior with my own hands. Then let your arrogance be your downfall. I mean, yeah, double dumbass. I don't know why there was the fade to black there. I don't think that was needed. All-Star's powerful strikes knock Zaguni back across the ground, even as he blocks with his blade. The difference in power is too great. Zaguni cannot land a single blow, and he is soon knocked down. Such power! It seems I am no match for you. However, Zaguni's body is covered in wounds, but he still stands, defying the pain coursing through him. You shall not pass. Even if my body is destroyed, I shall not let you pass! So, you still stand. I did not expect to encounter such a warrior as yourself among the Uzurushans. However, I am a warrior of Yamato, in servants of the Mikado. I shall show no forgiveness to those who bring despair to my liege and suffering to my people. Alright, Dumdoff. I mean, he knows this is suicide. Like, this is 100% a buy time for my dumbass lord to actually retreat, hopefully. This will be our final strike. Let this end our duel. Very well. Then taste the might of my final strike, for I shall put my very life behind it. Look, he's talking shit to act as a distraction, which technically worked. It ends in a flash. Each sword strikes with speed beyond the eye's perception, and silence falls. That's not the right button. And then... blood spurts in a line across Zaguni's chest to his shoulder. All-Star's strike has left a fatal cut diagonally across his body. The scent of blood fills the air as Zaguni staggers, his sword clattering to the ground. Hey, Box! Good morning! Hopefully you slept well? However, as Zaguni looks towards Oshtar, his face only shows a gentle serenity. Impressive. I would expect no less from the Imperial Guard of the Right. Your skills are remarkable as well. So I have succeeded in landing one strike. A small trickle of blood trails down Oshtar's body. A small cut, but Zaguni's blade had indeed reached him. And I have no regrets. I thank you for this battle. Satisfied smile crosses Zaguni's face, and he crumples to the ground. Hey, sometimes long sleep is good, especially if you need to catch up on sleep, or if you're sick. What an extraordinary man you were. You protected your lord and died with honor as a brave samurai. You truly embody the spirit of a Mononofu. Lord Zaguni, I can only hope that one day I shall meet my end as you did yours, with honor. Oshtar quickly begins pursuing Gundhura as he leaves the site of his duel. Yet, the remaining Uzurushans continue to resist and sacrifice themselves to let Gundhura escape. Many fall to Oshtar's blade, but in the end, Gundhura is never found among the dead. Yep, it is probably going to comedy shortly after this again. But good luck with your errands, betrayer. Meanwhile, the other generals begin subjugating the rest of the Uzurushans, mountains of corpses in their wake. With their leader on the run, the Uzurushan people soon give in, and Yamato assumes political control. Thus ends the Great War between Yamato and tongue-tied. Very tongue-tied today. Chapter 13. Oh, man. Okay, we're not at comedy yet. We're going to say, if this is where we are, I think we're about to say hi to some humans. After returning to their country, Haku's group are asked by Old Man Mito to investigate some ruins, the designated location in an area Uzurushan yet to be explored. There, Haku runs into Maruro again, and they explore the ruins together. Deep inside, they find a facility with many coffin-like objects in place. Inside one lies a man covered in ice. Look, it's the human race! They still live! As if to ask if this place is a graveyard, Haku reaches out to touch the object. And the man inside slowly begins to rise up. Then, letting out a repulsive howl, its body melts into goo, transforming it into a grotesque monster. Yeah, that grotesque monster is what almost all of humanity has become in this game's timeline. Damn it! They've blocked our way! They didn't look like they'd be this fast! Oh, you got yourself into a post-apocalyptic game with, lots of... Admittedly, there are lots of pretty women in this box, so, you can enjoy it as well. Including Atui here, who is very murder hungry. Guess we have no choice but to fight. We're out of options. We'll have to fight our way out. They can't die, so don't waste all your energy. We need to find a way out and make a break for it. Quick! This is another survival mission. Haku is required. Let's have Quan, Atui, and Ubaru and Sarana. I think that should be fine. Also, let's go over to Enhance. And get this specialty up some more. Because more equipment slots and whatnot are nice. Yeah, quit BP allocation for, you. You can't go up anymore. Haku can, alright. And with that, we have our next... Good, we have our next thing. Zeal doesn't increase with attacks, but attack is just flat boosted. That's an interesting one. So if it's a character I don't plan to use their Zeal scrolls on, this is actually pretty good. And also, Atui just gained Zeal by moving. So I think that would be nice. Wind Sigil. Increases own movement, speed, and adds piercing damage to attacks. So we're from, you know, medieval era looking things to the future looking things. You like those funny words, Unicorn Man? Fair enough. Remnants. Defeat 30 Tatari. Even though they're, you know, immortal and will just come right back. Defeat 50, okay. Speaking of stab murder, Atui, what are you doing all the way over here? Alright, target complete. How many this time? 5 great Tatari, huh? Doesn't this thing remind you of candy? No, not really. I mean, I guess it's kind of like like jelly beans that are less solid? Thank you, Atui. I really needed that raid call right there. Target oh, wow. Oh, wait, this is a cutscene. We're not actually done here. Damn it. It's regenerating again. I know they're immortal and all, but I still didn't expect them to be this tough. Haku, I think this may turn ugly very fast. Quan, do you know anything else about them? Some kind of weakness we can exploit. We would not be in this mess if I did, I think. That's why I usually just drive them off. I guess she's right. Every time we've encountered one, she just uses one of the flash bombs. Dear sister, there must be something we can do. Slash them, burn them, beat them, bisect them, drown them, poison them. None of it works, so... This is definitely not good. At this rate, we're all going to be... Huh? Cold? Hold on. Those people inside the caskets. They changed into monsters after getting out. But before that, they were frozen inside them. Which means... That's it. Of course you hurt slime monsters by freezing them. It's almost cliche. Everyone, listen up. This might not kill those things, but it'll probably slow them down. What? You know how to do that? Came up with one of your schemes, did you, love? There's a coolant running through that. It's probably what's been keeping those caskets frozen. They're frozen as humans inside the casket, but they'll turn into slimes outside them. Which means... what? I believe what Haku is implying is that it may be possible to freeze these aberrations. Oh, I see. I mean, of course I knew that much. Quan, have you ever tried freezing these things? No, I've never tried. But I seriously doubt you could kill them with that alone. We won't have to. We just need to buy ourselves enough time to escape. Oh. The plan's simple. We break that pipe and hit that thing with the blast of coolant inside. But will it work? There are more Tatari around the pipe. It will be dangerous to even get close. Don't worry. I'm sure we can make it work. We get out messes like this all the time. It'll be fine. There is not even a single scrap of logic in that statement. You're probably right. Haku's plans always sound really bizarre, but they always seem to work out in the end. So, is everyone okay with that? Well, we are comrades after all. I place my life in your hands. Oh, hi! This giant one, the cursed god, Tatari Unkami. Destroy the coolant pipe and then freeze it. Is that not the coolant pipe? Okay, no, this is the coolant pipe. That is not the skill I wanted. There we go, one! I should have been able to tell because the chain kept going up. Alright, that's two. Well, we're not going to get up to 30,000 with this. But this is another good place to get to that, oh, hey, that one busted. Nice. It's getting real cold up in here. Ah, just barely out of range to continue that combo. And thus did we freeze the cursed human solid. That's quite possible because I think I was fighting and it was not feeling like I was doing anything, but I actually was. It's so cold. What is this chill? I didn't think it would be this bad. Oh, glorious triumph! The Tatari groweth more frost-crackled with each wanton lurch. It's frozen solid. You think I could touch it now? Dear sister, I would advise against drawing too close. Haku's group successfully escapes from the Tatari and seals off the ruins. A human transforming into a Tatari was quite an unexpected spectacle. The shock unearths Haku's lost memories, and he's struck by what Quan whispers to him. The true form of the Tatari. It's... Just as he's about to grasp the truth, Haku loses consciousness. Yeah, this is where, in this game, they tell you what the Tatari are, but the first game told you near the end. Once he recovers and they return to Yamato, Haku has his lost memories returned to him. No bonus points again. I guess at this point, bonus points are only going to be given for the submissions. Ah, and next up is the Tuscaroo expedition stuff. Well, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end here because this is actually a good stopping point at this stage. We have really, if I'm remembering correctly, 2 more main arcs of the story, and then this will be technically we'll be done with the story, but they have already alluded that there is some post-game stuff that I will go ahead and try as well. But yeah, for everyone who tuned in for Utawarerumono Zan, thank you all very much for watching. Next up is going to be, well, after the break, is going to be Final Fantasy XIV as I rejoin the No Crits Allowed group as we try to go through the final floor of this tier, P12S. We got to the last mechanic on Sunday, so if we can just clean things up, sometime this weekend we might have a chance of actually getting our clear. But yeah, again, for everyone who tuned in, yes, Box, on Sunday we got to UAV 2. So, we're close. But yeah, for everyone who tuned in, thank you all very much for watching. Anyone who heads out, I hope you all have a good weekend. For everyone who sticks around, though, I'll see you after the break.